Let's do this Valentine's look together. Doing a Valentine inspired look. I'm really excited. We're going to be doing it based off of this. We're going to put this on our cheeks afterwards. So I'm going to do like a little red inspired so they can use these little red hearts. Look how cute these are. They had these as well, so I'm going to have to do something inspired off of these. But I thought I would start here. So here is our inspo. So we're going to do like a little red, pink, white number. It seems weird, but we're going to be using our Grinch ColourPop for some of these pink shades that are in here. And then this is a really old palette that I have, and I'm going to be using that red because it's the only red I found that I liked. But we're first going to go in with this very soft pink just all over the lid. I did lay down some P. Louise base just so that the colors will pop more. And then we're going to go ahead and start going in with that red just so that we can diffuse it out with the lighter shade. So we're going to put this all over in the corner here. We're not going to put it quite halfway just because we want some wiggle room for diffusing with the lighter shade. And then we're just going to kind of make a little bit of a line so we can see where we want to bring it up to. Deepen up that outside. Definitely going to be a trust the process, but this is how we're kind of looking right now. Like a clown, it's fine. We're going to go into this like medium pink shade with a fluffy brush. And we're just going to go right on the edge there and just start blending. It's kind of bleeding that new color in, but also softening the red a little bit on the edge. We're going to do the same thing right there at the top. Blend, blend, blend. And then we're going to go back in with that lightest shade possible. And we're going to do some diffusing on the edge. And then also right here going into the center. And then I'm going to take my blending fluffy brush that has nothing on it. This is like a diffuser, and I'm just going to diffuse it with no product whatsoever over and over on that edge to soften it. Okay, we've been in a blending flurry, but we're going to go back in with that dark red and just kind of add it back in on the outer edges where I still want it dark. Okay, I need to do that inner white part, and I'm thinking I'm actually going to take this palette and use this not stark white, but white paint to do it. So hopefully we don't regret this. Oh, look at that. Okay. Ooh. We're just going to take this about halfway over. And I couldn't think of his name, but this is made by Mitchell. Okay, now we're going to move on to a black winged liner using my Tarte. And now that I have the liner there, I'm actually going in with a black eyeshadow and just kind of stamping it on there so that I can also make it look a little bit smoky. And then I'm going to take that dark red and then kind of go over the eyeliner at the very top just to kind of look like it's smoking out into the red. We're going to go in with mascara, and I might add a lash. I feel like a big eye look like this, I just had to put lashes on, so I just put some small lashes on. And now what we've been waiting for, we're going to put on our little sweetheart speckles. Okay, this part makes me nervous, so it's kind of like a temporary tattoo type situation. So you take that backing off, and then you're just going to find where you want to place it. You're going to press it down. And then the part that actually makes me nervous is that just like with a temporary tattoo, you do have to wet the backing to get it off. Obviously this is meant to be like a makeup look, so I would hope this doesn't mess it up. Well, I'm going to use my powder melt just to see. We're going to just keep pressing with our towel. Do not use this. You don't need it. Just use the water like it says to. And looky. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my goodness. Okay. 1 minute. Oh my God, look at them. I think it's so cute. Okay, so this is the finished Valentine's look. What do you guys think?